Youth unemployment is growing worldwide and is becoming a major concern for different governments. In a global employment crisis, reports say nearly 202 million people were unemployed in 2013, an increase of almost 5 million from 2012. Nigeria accounts for more than 17.7% of that figure. Technology plays a critical role in employment and growth of every nation. Access to information, critical thinking, entrepreneurial skills, and strong foundation in maths and science can help government to develop a strong, well-equipped workforce. According to Capital One Financial Corps and Burning Glass Technologies, digital and computer skills have become essential for nearly 80% of middle-skilled jobs. Middle-skilled jobs that require digital expertise have been growing at a faster rate than those that do not. Intel, a chip-making company, is resolute in leading the Nigerian computer industry and ecosystem to drive computer adoption by making it more affordable and accessible.
When we look from the emerging market perspective, we see that one of the barriers of emerging markets' kind of economic growth is the use of technology. And we see that if they use technology less, and as you know, the whole world is running with the technology, it's difficult to keep up in the worldwide competition. That's why we as Intel wanted to bring our partners here, together with our partners, we wanted to bring an initiative so that we help computers become more accessible, more affordable, and of course we need to start with awareness of it, because they are important, they help you to advance your life, they help companies to do their job better, be more efficient, expand to new markets. I mean, you need computers to advance.
The need for players in Nigeria ICT sector to unite and raise awareness on the relevance of digital and computer skills will not only reduce unemployment, but also foster the growth of the economy. Google opened Cuba's first ever free high-speed internet connection at a new technology center in West Havana. Stocked with 20 Chromebooks, the Technology Center is housed in the studio of Alexis Cho Livia, known for his plastic art and sculpture. The center also contains 100 Google Cardboard virtual reality visors and 2 cameras capable of transmitting video from a YouTube channel. Open 5 days a week through midnight, the center can house up to 40 people at a time. While there are already about 60 public Wi-Fi areas in the country, they are not stocked with the latest technology, and the internet speed at Google's center is substantially faster. Google and Cho envision the center will expand educational opportunities on the island. Cho hopes the center can be used to increase communication between U.S. and Cuban universities and scientists. The annoying engineering challenge of poor markings and uneven signage on the country's 3 million miles of paved roads could delay the self-driving car revolution for years and add to cost as automakers develop even more sophisticated sensors and maps to compensate for even the worst roads.
Autonomous vehicles operate using 2 different methods. One is that they have a built-in mapping system where they have basically memorized the roads, and they drive over the same routes that someone has driven over them before. And the other is a little bit more common, where they actually look for lane markings, and they have systems that observe the road, and they use that to help guide the car down the roadway. And that technology has progressed pretty rapidly over the last couple of years. But on the other hand, that does not work very well when it's raining, or it's snowing, or the road has water on it, or any kind of precipitation, or if road markings are either not very well marked, or they're falling apart, or anything like that.
An estimated 65% of U.S. roads are in poor condition, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation, with the transportation infrastructure system rated 12th in the World Economic Forum's 2014-2015 Global Competitiveness Report. The difficulty of reconciling roads with robot cars, which researchers advise federal and state transportation agencies to begin to study, is a pet peeve of Tesla CEO Elon Musk, complaining they confuse his semi-autonomous cars. Although semi-autonomous cars from Tesla, Volvo, Mercedes, Audi and others can now drive on highways, change lanes and park without human help, they are still easily confused by faded lanes, damaged or non-compliant signs or lights, and the many quirks of a roadway infrastructure managed by thousands of state and local bureaucracies. To make up for roadway aberrations, car makers and their suppliers are adding redundancies, adding to time and cost by incorporating multiple sensors, maps and data into their cars. On a good road in daylight, cameras installed around the car are sufficient to distinguish road lines, traffic lights and signs. But in the absence of lane markings, at night or in bad weather, the car cannot judge its position. Enter radar and lidar, which send out radio waves or light pulses to bounce off objects. The data sends back information to the car about objects, their distance and velocity. Triangulating between trees to the right, boulders to the left, and a guardrail ahead, for instance, can give the car its bearing. With 3D maps, cars can anticipate gradients and hills, saving fuel, and get an accurate driving trajectory. Transportation officials say greater acceptance of self-driving cars will mean more political pressure for better roads, while acknowledging little may change in the short term.